So today I'll be doing chapter 15, number 57 in our physics notebook. So it states the pendulum shown is pulled at a 10-degree angle on the left side and released. So there's a picture of our pendulum. As you can see, there is a peg here. And normally we would use this equation, but for this problem, because the peg is there, we cannot do that. So this is the problem we're actually going to use, which is the period total is equal to half the period short plus half the period long. So this represents the short pendulum with the length L that makes half the oscillation on the left side. And this represents same thing, but on the right side. So that is the equation, and we're just gonna, already did it, but just gonna do some algebra, eliminate some stuff, take some stuff out. So right here, I just took out the square root L, the length over the gravitational constant. And then I just plug in my values, which I did convert the centimeters to meters, and then our gravitational constant, which is 9.8 meters over squared cube. So then we are left with the total, the period total, to be 0.84 seconds. So just a reminder, a period is the time it takes for the pendulum to make one full back and forth swing. So that's the amount it takes for it to go back and forth. Okay, and then the second question says, what is the pendulum's max angle on the right side? So I'm gonna use this equation, which is the vertical displacement of the short pendulum is equal to the vertical displacement of the long pendulum. So just so you guys know, this equation is derived from applying the principle of energy of conservation and the system of the pendulum and the earth. So that's where that comes from, and these are the values of them. So just remember, short, we are talking about the left side, and then long, we are talking about the right side. So that's what that is. And I just did some algebra, took some things out. I'm pretty much just trying to get the long angle on one side. So took this out, -1, divided by negative, and I got this. And then furthermore, I got the angle long is the anti-cosine with all this in it. And don't forget to plug this in your calculator. Once I plugged it in, everything, the angle long is 7.1. So this angle means that pretty much the displacement of the lowest point of the max angle to your right side. So let me just show you guys here. So this is pulled at a 10-degree angle. Let me just make a straight line. So let's say that's 10 degrees. It's not accurate, but pretty much this would be 7.1. Okay, so that is the max degree it could go to. It cannot go any higher, and this is due to it being pulled here 10 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty much the max angle. It can't go any bigger than that. So that's our final answer. The total period of the pendulum for it going back and forth is 0.84 seconds. And then the max angle on the right side is 7.1. That's the final answers.